This is part 5 of the lineup for the Great Race in Jacksonville, 62 Ford Galaxy convertible. This is a very unusual truck. You see them occasionally now as a 46 Dodge 1-ton truck. And the lady I talked to said it was her father-in-law's truck that was stored in a barn for many years. And they finally undertook its restoration. It's beautifully done. Nice blue with the black fenders. Notice how the windshield cranks outward for ventilation. Flathead 6. And I mentioned about mice being a problem in cars that are stored. She said this certainly was true here. They were into everything, including, believe it or not, the oil pan. So generations were born and raised in the oil pan. So at any rate, you never know it now because it's in beautiful shape. This style was kept for many years with Dodge, before the war and after the war for a bit. The headlights being sitting on top of the fenders. And so this truck has a history, and that's one thing about the race and people gathered around before the race, very willing to share the stories of the cars and their restoration. And here we have a Packard on the other side, 4-door sedan, and a Mercedes convertible, very nice. And you see in the background a nice Corvette. And an old Scoutless. Good old reliable Volkswagen. '57 Chevy. Nice Thunderbird. And a Rolls Royce. What a variety of cars. A '64 Ford that's outfitted like a police car. '56 Chevy. And a nice Volvo. I like those Volvos. Way ahead of their time. Chevy, and it's the fastback type, the Fleetline GTO. Yeah, they had the style line and the Fleetline. The Fleetline was the fastback style, and they're very rare. I've seen a couple lately, but don't often see them. And just to show you the surprising variety of vehicles, this huge General Motors truck. And looks like a Grand Prix, I think. Another Mustang, and surprising to me the number of Packards that were in the race, and to me that's a testimony to how well they were built and how durable their engines were. Of course, Mustangs you expect to be in something like this. And a Falcon and a racer. So more to follow.